Hello and welcome back to my channel, and this is episode 3 of my Custom Kitbash. So the figure I'd like to showcase today is one of my many customized Superman figures. You're going to see that's a theme on this channel, but this is a customized version of the previously unreleased light blue Superman figure. Now, if you collect the DC Universe Classics, you'll know that the Superman figures they gave us always had a much darker blue color scheme, and while that's accurate for some stages in Superman's life, it's not accurate for all of them. Some people actually really didn't like the darker blue color, and they would have preferred a much lighter blue color, as I was in that camp myself. Now, as I previously stated before, these were never released at retail, so if you did manage to get your hands on 1, 2, or 3 of these, it was because you kept your eyes like a hawk on eBay and you found various eBay sellers selling these figures because they've slipped through the factory floor cracks and ended up in the hands of someone who decided they were actually worth money and wanted to sell them. I personally think that they were paint apps where they were testing out the colors, and that's really as far as they got. Now, if you were like me and you managed to get your hands on one of these, you'll notice that the head that it came with was terrible. It was misshapen. They all look like they're wearing way too much blush on their cheeks, and they just look terrible. I mean, the DC Universe Classic Superman head doesn't look that great to begin with, but the one that these all came with was just horrendous. It looked like a piece of bubble gum that had been chewed and then roughly shaped into what some blind person thought Superman's head would look like, and then it was popped on his shoulders. The cape it came with, likewise, was also hard as a rock and really not good for display. It didn't even connect with his cape line at all. Not even a little bit. Like, it was impossible because the cape wasn't even a stretchy rubber. It was a hard plastic. So I got to work at my customizer's workbench and I started right away customizing this figure. Now, this cape has been on this figure pretty much since I got it. This is the first one that I got, so I probably got it about 8 or 9 years ago from eBay. And it's the cape from the Byrne figure that came in the 4-figure multi-pack Superman Through the Ages. I've probably got about 4 or 5 of these over my time collecting Superman figures. One still has the cape, but all the rest I've nicked the capes off them and stuck them on various Superman figures. As you can see, the cape actually looks really good. The way that it hangs over the shoulders, I think it connects. I think it's just the right length to properly connect to his cape line. And if you have doubles of the Byrne Superman figure, I would seriously suggest using the capes on the DC Universe Classic Superman figure because it looks really, really good. Now, it wasn't until the Lee Bermejo Superman figure came out and I took the head off that and popped it on this body that I felt like this custom figure was actually finished. I won't be doing any more work on this figure. It's going to be as is from now on. And it's the one that I display with my giant DC Universe Classics display. I display him proudly right there alongside my Jim Lee custom Batman figure and all my other figures. And if you happen to have your hands on a light blue Superman figure, then A, you're very lucky, and B, why not try making this custom for yourself? Because, as you can see, it looks absolutely stunning and it displays quite well. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of my Custom Kitbash. Toodaloo!